Last summer, I received a good tip related to studying when you feel tired. It was created by a student who had problems focusing. This technique calls Pomodoros. This resolves different ways about how to continue with your responsibilities, even if you are unmotivated. When you feel guilty and uncomfortable with a topic that is difficult to analyze, the biggest homework can be divided in small steps. Also respond to the question, how much time do I spend working on this tip? It's also useful when housework is hard, such as washing the dishes, doing the laundry, or cleaning the floor. In fact, when you use it in your routines, you will be able to have time for other extra academic activities, such as sports, volunteering, set up a project or business, and a better sleep routine. Your mind is going to be trained to focus in a specific period of time as well. Maybe you can ask me how it works. Well, you focus on practicing a topic or doing a homework for 25 minutes, and then you take a break of 5 minutes. The routine has to be repeated 4 times with a chronometer next to you. In total, your average productivity is likely to increase. You are not a machine and your energy is limited. Your mind needs to be disconnected in some parts of the day to come up with better ideas. This tip is easy to apply. You only need your materials and maybe a cell phone with an alarm or a clock. So, some sophisticated tools can be added. For example, Google Calendar. You can establish in which part of the day you will aptly identify what topics you found stressful. This technique is effective if you consider that it's imperfect. First, if you feel concentrated on the topic and the alarm rings, it could disconnect your mind and waste your top of concentration. If you feel well after the alarm, you can continue with your activity. So try to use this as dynamic as you can. Maybe the 5 minutes of break time might be not enough to have a meal or a drink to disconnect from the title, from the topic, only for checking social media or something smaller. One last limitation is related to working groups. The other participants might not agree with the idea of only focusing for 25 minutes. In general, the Pomodoro technique is a nice way for improving productivity, as long as it's used with awareness and flexibility. Pomodoro has some inaccurate things, so it took the student a bit of practice to adapt it to his schedule. It's not about working more, it's about working smarter.